it's Yoshi here, and welcome back to Spirit University. And thank you so much for watching my video. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. So today in this Mediumship Development Training video, and I'll be talking to you about another crucial element of mediumship, the mediumship success. And it's one of the most important keys of successful mediumship, the spirit communication. In our last training video, I talked to you about the importance of building your power, your spiritual fuel, as it also determines the success of each and every spirit communication. And if you haven't watched it yet, and please do so first, and I'll place the link down below, all right? Okay, let's get started. So what's another vital key to mediumship success? It is blending. So what is blending then? Blending in mediumship is the mixing of energy of a medium and the energy of a spirit communicator so that they combine together as one. So perfect blending is a mixture of different energetic substances, so each part is not distinguishable from one another. And this is where it actually separates the experienced mediums from novice mediums, as experienced mediums are able to quickly blend with the energy of spirits. And experienced mediums can blend with spirits rather quickly, and simply because they've done it so many times, that blending happens sort of automatically and quickly. But novice mediums may have to spend some time and learn to blend with spirits. And there are different degrees of blending, and the awareness of that degree of blending is very important, especially when it comes to trance, and which I'll be talking to you about in another video training, all right? So the better you blend with spirits, the more accurate information you're going to be able to receive from spirits. So let me show you how blending looks like. Just imagine that this glass is you. The water in the glass is the state of your mind. And let's say that your mind is very clear like this water. The paint, this paint, blue paint, let's say this energy of spirit, and you allow the spirit to step into your energy field, and it looks like this. And kind of looks like this. Remember that the paint is the energy of spirit, right? And this is what blending looks like. You're just mixing it like this. And you mix them together, and the water and the paint mix really well. And your energy and the energy of spirit are mixed perfectly like this. And you cannot see where the spirit begins and where it ends. And I call this the perfect blending, right? But in real life situation, this doesn't happen with mental mediumship, unfortunately. I'll explain to you why that is in a moment. But this absolute perfect blending can be achieved only with physical mediumship, where medium's mind is suspended, meaning there's no interference from the conscious mind of the medium. In other words, the medium's thinking mind is completely suspended, and the medium is always in the state of unconscious, the sleep-like state, the medium's brainwaves and the delta frequency. The physical medium doesn't need to interpret information they get from spirits, unlike mental mediumship. And if you're not sure about the difference between mental mediumship and physical mediumship, and I'll put the link to the video down below so you can watch that particular training episode, all right? And it's important that you know the difference between mental mediumship and physical mediumship. So what about mental mediumship? The medium's mind is not suspended, meaning that the medium mind is conscious and awake, which means that their thinking mind is there. So the realistic representation of the evidential medium is this: a glass with colored water. The water is not clear. The color represents the medium's active mind. And this is the reason why evidential mediumship cannot be 100% accurate. And because the thinking mind of the medium is always there and the personality is there. So let's say that this colored water is the evidential medium and the paint is the energy of spirit. So you let the spirit step in, just drip a little bit here. The paint goes in, which represents the energy of spirit. And this is the novice medium in this state. it's not mixed really well, they try to work without blending well. And this is the experienced medium. They blend well with the energy of spirit. So you can see the color changing. And if you try to work from the place where it's not mixed well, and getting information from spirit would be very difficult. And to get accurate information from the particular spirit, you blend it with its energy like this. And you mix the energy and you become one with the energy, the color of the spirit. You work as a team. And as you can see that the color is not longer the original color of spirit because it's mixed with the energy of the medium. But the essence is there, right? And again, you cannot obtain 100% accuracy when it comes to mental mediumship. But the high degree of accuracy will be there in a given reading when the blending is done right. So again, why can't mental mediumship be 100% accurate? And it's because the mind of the medium, his or her personality, and the energy of the medium color the information he or she receives from spirit, meaning that the medium has to interpret the information they get from spirits using their own unique filter, which is their personality, their mindset, and their energy. So with mental mediumship, you do not begin with clear water, and we start from this instead of clear water. And I also want to share with you a very interesting phenomenon in regards to great blending when it comes to mental mediumship. So I told you earlier that perfect blending can be achieved only by physical mediumship, where the medium's mind is completely suspended. But you can actually achieve close to perfect blending, and I'll call it great blending, when you're doing mental mediumship. So when does this great blending takes place? And your energy and the energy of spirit communicator, are obviously highly compatible, meaning they both have similar mindset, the personality, and spiritual colors. So you must have compatible chemistry. So let's say that your personality is like yellow, your energy is like this, and the spirit's personality is also very close to yellow, like this, okay? And you mix them together, and you're still yellow, right? It's the same color. So in this case, the information comes through effortlessly and easily. So an example of this in your life situation is that I had a client who had seen literally 20 mediums and psychics before he came to see me. And he told me that those readings didn't work for him at all. And he was so disappointed. He started to wonder what's wrong with him. And he warned me that I would also most likely have to face a similar undesirable outcome. So he went on to tell me that nobody was able to link with his loved ones in spirit, and also couldn't even link with him on a psychic level. But when we began our reading, and his loved ones in spirit came through so powerfully. Why? And it's because the first communicator was very similar to my energy. So when we blended together, we just got along so well. Because of the wonderful blending, his other loved ones in spirit stepped in and joined us. And the client was so happy. And you can imagine that I was really happy as well for him and his loved ones too. And again, this happened simply because this particular client's deceased loved one's energy, the personality, was simply compatible with and very similar to my energy, and which allowed us to create together great blending. So how does it feel like when you have close to a perfect or a great blending? So information flows easily and effortlessly, and there will be high percentage of accuracy in a given sitting or reading, and there will not be any need for the medium to interpret the information that they receive from spirits. The medium becomes one with the information and one with spirit. And the medium can take on mannerism of spirit communicators. The medium can even speak different foreign languages that were previously unknown to them. So again, basically, you become one with spirit. And you can experience in your mind and your heart what they experience here in the physical world when they're living here. So if you are new to mediumship, Remember not to be so hasty at starting a reading right away without mixing and blending well with the energy of spirit communicator. Let each spirit communicator step into your energy field and allow yourself plenty of time to blend closely with them, and be sure to practice blending. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you enjoyed it, then please press thumbs up, and thank you very much for doing that. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, and please do so, I'll be creating more videos like this one. Alright everybody, until I see you next time, and I wish you a fantastic weekend.